for this.
And this one has... Here we go, round one. Who's going to land the first big shot? Look how that straight's affecting them. The perfect counter lands. Jab misses. Misses with the right uppercut. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. That counter punch caught him clean. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. All the talking has been done. It's time to start doing the walking.
Situations like this, Todd, will either make or break a fighter, because the expectation from the thousands of people here, of the millions of people around the world, people like you and I sat here expecting everything and anything can break a man or make a man.
Pretty close fight here in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's like a match made in heaven.
Which fighter will say no mas? And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last round. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a...
Let him back in.
What do we expect to see here in round two? It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make...
I'm a Russian, I'm a fighter, I am everything you fear. Ask your questions, I'm the answer, I'm the whispers in your ear. When the lights start flashing for you, expectations loud and clear.
Sure, he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Well done with that counter shot. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
Nobody home with that hook. It's all offense. Did you see that? Can you believe it? Roy Jones Jr. is on the back foot now. And down goes Jones Jr. Cue up the replay machine. I have got...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're out.
It happened. You saw it here.
Pick a decide, pick a side. Will you live, will you die, will you quit, will you try? Sweating eyes, who am I? Champion till I die, every morning, every night. Boy, I gotta look alive. Now you can hear the crowd going wow. Yeah, you know who's up in the house tonight. The champions are back in your town. Feel the stands and make them shout tonight.
Antonio. We waited a long time, and now we've got this fight. The jab doesn't quite connect. Nice job blocking the hook. I know boxing fans around the world feel like Christmas morning with these two finally in the ring.
Just see the nerves of a fighter stepping into the ring, Tom. It can tell you so much about a fighter. And the look in the opposite corner. You've got one fighter that is in heaven. This is where they want to be.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Nice counter. Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. With the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
What heart, what desire, but at what cost? Good counter punching. Tarver in some serious trouble. Did you see that? Tarver's been rocked. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Antonio Tarver's in big trouble. Let's talk about Tarver in that last round. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
This guy, you're much better. He's like...
Great. I love that. I love it.
Here we go for round two. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again or your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
This counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
Beautiful counter shot. Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Left hook just missed. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
You're fighting a counterpuncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counterpunchers, they're watching every move, that every twitch.
And the big cat goes down. And there's no doubt about it as we see it again.
1, 2, 3, 4. Listen to me. Are you okay?
Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them. Talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering... On to the third. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff it.
Just missed with that hook. Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. Timing beats speed. Speed beats power. Let's see if they go to the body. This fighter's certainly not going to out-throw their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Oh, that one caught Tarver clean, and he might go down. Just one punch away from getting the momentum back.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Tarver in that last round. On to the fourth we go. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Just misses with that jab. His stamina is off the charts. That right hook won't score. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain then.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
That counter punch caught him clean. Nice stop, but that won't score. Missing with the hook. Looking to land the hook. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. The unified heavyweight champion is down. Now that is a massive knockdown.
1, 2, 3, 4. Can you continue?
Let's talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. So on to the fifth we go. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
The perfect counter lands. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. It just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
And he scores with the counter. Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. Well done with that counter shot. He misses with that jab. How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walk right through it?
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
Just missed with that jab. Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Tarver in that last round. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
You're betting this kid. Go back out there,
Nice work. Good round. Good round. I like that. I'm happy.
and then we go again. I need you to go back out there. I need to win.
Just keep him on the end of that jab.
There's the bell for round 6. After that last round, something has got to change.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
And he parries that right jab away. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
Just misses with that uppercut. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. When are we gonna see a jab from these two? Well, Johnny, you know there's a fine line between being aggressive and being too aggressive. How does he exploit that?
This is about ego. Get your ego in check, Todd, because if you fight a man that is used to doing this, he's confident and comfortable doing this, why are you giving him that chance to dance that dance? Step out of the way, box him, frustrate him, because if you let him get away with it, he'll close you down.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Tarver in that last round.
Come on, switch
From
on.
this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another.
The fight's not over yet.
And there's the bell for round 7. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart, because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. And he misses with that straight left. Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you get and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's all right to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Tarver in that last round.
What are you doing?
That bell.
Let's go.
And there's the bell for round 8. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt, you've got to get out there again. Be smart, be sharp. Don't be a fool, don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Good job defending the jab. Both men step back for just a moment. This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
When you have a fight that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
She blocks the hook. That counter shot lands. Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. We didn't know who was going to win, and in the end, no one did win. This fight ends in a draw.
You know what? That's fair. And for the fans, I feel sorry for the fans because they wanted to walk away with some winner.
I just need a minute to replenish who I am, and who I am is so dependent on exactly where we stand. I stand in any pose, anything but tippy toes. I want you to feel smaller, always taller. Now I'm a cheerleader, she a baller. The difference in height isn't I left my ego at the altar. Now every ring's a thing, and everything I taught you is coming
Styles.